Whenever you're ready.
So I'm back, and we're still talking about the all-important listing presentation and the tools that I think a real estate agent should be using as they're sitting across the table from the seller doing that presentation. Years ago, when I went out on listing appointments many years ago, like many of you, think about before the web and prior to technology, when we went out and competed with other real estate agents, it was really hard back in the day, as I call it, to stand apart from the competition. The reason it was hard was because we pretty much could all do the same thing. I could put the home on MLS, you could put the home on MLS. I could advertise it in newspapers, you could advertise it in newspapers. I could do open houses, you could do open houses. I could do feature sheets, you could do feature sheets. So really, how did we separate ourselves? How did we stand apart from the competition before technology and before the internet? Well, of course, we did that by, perhaps you were in the business longer than I, so your experience stood you apart. Perhaps you were farming the area more than I, and therefore your name recognition was greater than mine. Perhaps your success was greater than mine, and so you could use your success as something to help you stand apart from competition. Today, I say to real estate people, it is so easy to stand apart from competition if you're prepared to go through a little bit of a learning curve and starting to change some of the tools and some of the information that you're showing and demonstrating to the seller on that listing appointment. So, as I said, the last video that I did, I talked about using a laptop. Today I want to talk about using some of the social media sites to help you promote yourself. And let me ask this question. Do you think it's possible today that a seller might go to Google and Google your name before you go in on that listing appointment? Do you think there's a possibility that some of your sellers might do that? I venture to say, I think a lot of your sellers, before that listing appointment, they know you're coming, that they sit at their computers and pop your name into Google and do a search. And so my question to you is, have you searched for your name in Google? Have you seen what comes up? Does anything come up? What about your competitor? Does your competitor, have you Googled your competitor? Do they show in Google a lot of activity? This is where your social media sites are really going to help you. By having a YouTube account, one of the most important social media sites for real estate people is YouTube. Hopefully many of you have one by now. And also your Facebook fan page, the importance of a great Facebook fan page. So that's all I want to say for now. Stay tuned. We'll talk further on the subject of your listing presentation and tools that you can use to make that presentation a wow presentation. Thanks. Talk soon.